Most of the time, we have to render components or elements on the basis of condition. We can perform it with various techniques like if-else statement, ternary operator, short circuit operator, switch statement. Let's have a look one by one. You can use regular JavaScript if-else statement to conditionally render components or elements based on a condition. Let me create one variable here is logged in and I am setting it as true. What I want, if user is logged in, just return a welcome message, else return you are not allowed. So if is logged in, just return a div with welcome John. Otherwise, we will just a div with message you are not allowed and save it. It formats the code, and as is logged in is true, it will show welcome John. Let's see it, welcome John. If I make it false, it will show you are not allowed. You are not allowed. This is how we can use it. But remember, we cannot use if-else statement inside the JSX. To do so, we need to use ternary operator or short circuit operator. Let's look for a ternary operator first. With ternary operator, we can make this statement in a single line. Like, let me comment this first and create one variable naming it element. And if logged in user, then return welcome John. Otherwise, return you are not allowed. So it will come inside the element. And now we can use this variable inside the JSX, like return the fragments, and we need to use element. So if we write in this way, this will consider as a HTML part. To use JavaScript inside JSX, we need to wrap this inside the curly braces. Then only it consider as a JavaScript code. So whatever comes in the element, it will get printed at this place. Let's save it and check. You are not allowed. And if I make this true, it will show welcome John. Even we can directly write the ternary operator or ternary condition inside the JSX also. So let's copy this one and paste it here. Let's remove this and save. So this is how we can directly write the ternary condition inside the JSX also. We can use the logical and operator to conditionally render a single component or element. So when we want a single statement or element to show or render on the basis of condition, that time we use short circuit operator. So let's write here or just remove this one and let me create another variable. I am naming it list and I am using here array and add here one atom. Let's write apple. I want to write if list is having length greater than 0, then only return a message like we have a list. Save it. When first condition gets true, then only our element will get render on the UI. This is how we use the short circuit operator. Let's see on the UI, we have a list. And if I remove the atom from the list and save it, we will not see anything on the UI. So basically how this is working, let's jump to the console, inspect, jump to the console. So when we have true, first condition is true and an operator with some value like hello, it will check first condition is true or not. Then if it is true, it will jump to the next condition and it will print that. In this case, it is returning hello. But if first condition is false, it will just return from that place and the next condition will not render. If you have multiple conditions to handle, you can use a switch statement to perform conditional rendering. Each case can render a different component or element. Let's see the example. Let me create one variable. I'm naming it type. It is of type string, and for now I'm writing just a empty value. And here I can use a switch statement and passing the type variable. Let's remove this one. If a first condition is like it have a list, then we can return a div with message we have a list. And let's break the case. If it don't have a list, suppose it have a string, so we can return some div like we have a string. And let's break the case. If nothing from this case is match, we can return the default statement, and from here we can return some message like we don't have string and list. So in this case, it will return we don't have string and list. Let's save it and check. We don't have string and list. If I write here list and save it, it will show we have a list. I hope you understand this. In regular developer life, conditional rendering is used a lot. Choose the one that suits your specific use case and readability preferences. If you like the video, please press on the like button and provide your valuable comments, which helps to keep me create the videos.